How's it going, everyone? It's Abdallah here with another exciting episode of YW2 tips and tricks videos for Bony spirits and Fleshy Souls. On this episode, we're going to show you everything you need to know about gate globes, how to get them, where you can find easy gates of Whimsy, and of course, what you'll need to do in order to unlock all of these special gates of Whimsy for Diana Gately. Now, if you guys are excited for the episode, definitely smash that like button and of course share the video with a friend. So my tutorial starts off right over here, warping into Breezy Hills. I found that Breezy Hills has the highest concentrated area of Whimsy gates within the entire game. And of course, we don't want to spend our time going through and finding all these gates of Whimsy and wasting our time. So no, we don't want to do that. So here's the route that I take. I come over here, pay attention to the stairs over there. Now driving all the way down, we're going to go right in front of the museum and hope that we can find a Whimsy gate there. Now while you're riding your bike, you want to pay attention to the top right corner and hope that your yokai lens can flash purple. We're going to drive right over here, check this wall out, nothing's on the wall, and now we're going to take a straight beeline all the way down to the stairway leading to the river. Now these are the 4 Whimsy gates that I like to go through and check in my route. In the event that you don't have any of those 4 show up as gates of Whimsy, you can definitely go through to the Every Mart and you guys can warp all the way back home, sleep for an entire 24 hours, and then that should reset all the Whimsy gate spawn points. Now, why are we doing this, you ask? Okay, well, Whimsy gates, you'll need to access them, and you'll need 104 gate globes in the entire game. 4 of them to open up the first door, and then once you're inside, you've got 5 doors over there. Second door, I guess, has 10, 20, 30, 40, and then the final boss door. So keep that in mind, and that's the reason why we're doing this. So head on over there, go to sleep, rinse and repeat. Now I'm going to show you exactly what the Whimsy gates look like. So once we're done over here, waking up, we're going to warp straight over to Breezy Hills one more time. You'll get the hang of this because this will maybe take you about an hour to maybe 2 hours to get 104 gate globes, and that's pretty fast. Anyway, so heading on over here, taking a look at your yokai lens in the top right corner. Again, this is exactly our first stop. If you're lucky enough, you can go through and pop open this Whimsy gate right above the stairs as soon as you warp into Breezy Hills. Now that's going to be pretty easy for you. So again, like I showed you in my route, you pretty much walk over here a little bit, and if you see your yokai lens going through and flashing, then you know to go through and get this one. And then once you're done with it, rinse and repeat. Go to bed, come back the next day. This is the second area right over here. We've all known this one simply because this was actually part of the storyline when we first met Diana Gately. She teaches us about the Whimsy gates and everything like that. So this one's very easy, very memorable. Jump into it and you're good to go. Our next one is going to be right over along a wall. If you guys take a look at the map on the bottom screen over here, I showed you guys exactly where this one's at. So this is right along the wall, pretty easy to find. Again, just watch out when you're crossing the street, so you don't want to cross the street completely at the crosswalk, or else you're going to risk getting Snartle or Gargaros. So what's kind of funny is that this lady just stops right there. She's just stopped. And she watches a door come out of nowhere and a kid go into a wall and then disappear. Are you kidding me? Anyway, so last but not least, this is the 4th area over in the bottom left corner. Right near the river, you guys can see it if you're taking that beeline straight down. So now that we know some common gates of Whimsy in Breezy Hills, let's go and find out what happens when you enter a gate of Whimsy. One of many things can happen, and they're so fun. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments what you guys have encountered within all of your times going through gates of Whimsy. The very first thing that you're going to encounter, or one of the things that you'll encounter, is a battle room. This battle room in particular says that you got to get 3 wins. You can go over here, beat up all 3 of the yokai, and then once you're done with that, you'll be rewarded with how many gate globes per how many yokai you beat up. If it says beat up 3, then you get 3 gate globes. How cool is that? Now make sure that you go through and grab your gate globes before exiting, because you cannot go back to it. And at the same time, you cannot save before a gate of Whimsy before going in. It's always random as soon as you go into it. The next version kind of room is called the speed room. I like the speed rooms the best because they allow you to go through really quick and beat the entire event in order to claim your gate globes. This one is over here going with Nate inside the bathhouse or the hot springs, and then finding the exit, which was super easy. Now, of course, you can go through and clear up the room, and at the same time, once you get your gate globes, you can go over and explore all the different yokai in the room in case you haven't come across them. You can fight them, you can attempt to befriend them, you can do whatever you want with them, and that's what's cool about gate globes. You're never forced to do anything else. So the next one over here could be a rare instance, which is called the Expert Room. The Expert Room, I've seen a Skelebella, I've seen a Tanbo. You guys have to go through and fight one rare yokai, and once you beat them, you'll be rewarded with said gate globes, which is really awesome. So make sure that you guys pack plenty of food, because you're going to need a lot of it when it comes to finding these rares. So anyway, I got 4 gate globes just for beating up a Tanbo. How awesome is that? And it was really quick, too. And then one of my favorite of all of the different rooms you get is the Bizarre Room. This is so fun because I've come across so many different Bizarre Rooms. This one, for example, over here is on screen, is where you go through and take a quiz from Mr. Goodsight, and if you answer all the 3 questions correctly, you get rewarded with gate globes. I've seen a Bizarre Room where Eddie has like 3 yokai, like an entourage in his room, and you have to go fight them, and it's really funny because it's like Bruff and some other yokai. I've seen one where you go back into Grandma's house and Nathaniel's there, and Nathaniel and Grandma Lucy are hanging out, and it's really weird because you're looking for Grandma at first and you don't see her, and then she's been out hanging out with Nathaniel. How weird is that? My favorite though was where you go through in Katie's house, and Katie's upstairs. She's inviting you into her room, but you have to wash your hands first. And then she tells you to go to the bathroom. And then she tells you to wash your hands after you go to the bathroom. That was the coolest one I've ever seen. Just for the fact that they did that. It was really, really funny. So anyway, once you go through and you've collected 99 gate globes, go through, because you can only carry 99. So you need to go through and spend them, unlock the doors, and then come back and get an additional 5 in order to do it. Or maybe you've had some in your inventory and you're good to go. So this is where Diana Gately's at. As you guys can see, I've opened up every single one of these doors. The door all the way on the left houses 10 gate globes, and then it goes 20, 30, 40, and then once you've beaten all the levels, you guys can go through and fight iPhone, which is the recolor of Iclops. So that's pretty cool. If you guys want to see some information on that, you guys can watch my Let's Play episodes. And of course, if you have extra gate globes, you can talk to Diana Gately directly afterwards, and she'll exchange 5 gate globes for a large export. That's pretty cool. So in case you guys have a lot of them, go for it. And I know that one of the trophies inside the game says visit X amount of doors of Whimsy or gates of Whimsy. So if you're going completionist route, you may end up going through more than 104 gate globes. But anyway, as long as you can do something with them afterwards, I think that's pretty cool. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This is my tutorial on gate globes, everything you need to know about it. If you guys did learn everything that you needed to know about gate globes, definitely come on board and smash that like button and share the video with a friend. We're going to continue on with even more of these tutorials. I found this one very helpful in order to get the iPhone yokai boss in our medallion. And of course, you're going to need to fight iPhone if you want to unlock every single one of the boss battles in Boss Rush at the Springdale Sports Center. But anyway, thanks for watching. Go through, click on the playlist over here, get caught up on all the other tips and tricks. Right over here is our newest video on my channel, and of course some recommendations there. Get your very cool exclusive Abdallah merch by clicking over there, and you guys are all set. So thanks for subscribing, and of course we'll see you guys in the next episode of Yokai Watch 2 Tips and Tricks. Bye!